Mayong udto kanatong tanan. The two readings in our liturgy today tell us about the very important things in life, that when we do things that please God, then we can just imagine the bountiful blessings and graces that God will shower upon us. But if the opposite is true, when we do things that displease God, then we are just engaging into self-destructive act. In the first reading, we heard about the story of King Solomon, whose heart swayed away from God, Yahweh, due to the influences of his pagan wives. We heard from the readings that Solomon even erected and built shrines and altars in honor to these pagan gods, and in a way displeased Yahweh, and in a way Solomon received a castigation from Yahweh of getting his kingdom away from him, but not on his lifetime, but during the lifetime of his children. And here in the gospel, we heard about a Greek woman, a pagan woman, who did not even went to the altars of the pagan gods, but to Jesus, and asking Jesus of the predicament of the illness of her daughter. We know from these two readings that a divided heart is an unfaithful heart. In the case of Solomon, his heart was already divided. His heart was no longer in focus of just doing the things that please God, but in a way becoming unfaithful to Yahweh. And on the other hand, a faithful heart seeks the goodness of the Lord, would always encounter the love of God. No matter how difficult the situations are, as long as we would always stand firm on our fidelity to the Lord, for sure, the Lord would always find ways that we can encounter His love, just what we really in need for the time, so that we can encounter God Himself. And this is what happened in the story of the gospel, that in seeking God, in seeking the fidelity of the goodness of Jesus, having heard about many stories from the people surrounding her, she went to Jesus begging for help, even with a kind of an insult that comes from the mouth of the Lord, but it does not put her down, but instead persisting in her trusts to the Lord. And this is also the same thing for all of us, that when our hearts will start to be divided, then it would always end up of being unfaithful. But if we keep the faith, if we continue to seek and do the things that please God, then we can continue as well to encounter the goodness, the love, and even the marvelous things that Jesus can do to us. Amen.